I wonder if this station has any shuttles we can send to Earth to get some folks back here.
I'm not sure that's the most rational plan. We're stranded.
Ah, right. And we don't even use toilet paper, so we don't have any of that on hand.
People really just need to stay put. Traveling around just increases the chance of spread.
True. So wash your hands and keep your distance.
Yeah, something we're pretty familiar with out here.
For now, how about we just do what we always do and start the show?
We can definitely help there.
Hey Kai baby boy, I love you and I really miss you and I haven't seen you in a minute. We should hang out soon. I love you baby boy. Love you Kai Humphries. Happy 18th birthday big boy.
You boy, dare litter in my woods? Do you know who I am? I am Graham Cracker Jim.
Gramps, do you know who you're talking to? I am Kung Fu Cop. I am Wasabi Nissan. I do what I please.
I am Graham Cracker Jim. I have lived in these woods for thousands of years, boy. My power level is over yours by 9,000 times.
It's over 9,000!
Shut the fuck up. I already know that's the Dragon Ball. I've seen it. Pick that shit up and go. Get out of my woods.
Fuck you, Gramps. Dick shit and ass motherfucker.
My name is Graham Cracker Jim. I am Graham of these woods. Cracker Jim. This is a Dragon Ball.
It is now.
I will destroy you if you do not pick up that water bottle.
You can pick me up, Gramps.
You missed completely.
Oh. Oh. Gramps, I'm sorry, man.
Just take it and leave.
Hey, Gramps, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Will you train me in the ways of the fourth stage?
No.
All right.
Old friend, it's been a while. I ain't spoke to you. And oftentimes, boys from this town put wheels down and disappear. This cold last without you just 3 days back. I had no answer to give her. Told her that you moved way out west to write some songs and grow a little more bitter. Kids talk about you around here like you're some kind of legend. Wonder if they know 1,000 sunrises ago you were eager just like them. But if you ever decide to bring your pain and your pride back to this side of the boat, be forged right on from the post you lean on before you wound up on the wrong side. And oftentimes I pray for you, and oftentimes I don't say goodbyes. Fear of new hell won't stay for long, cause you won't stop running. Wait for tomorrow till tomorrow's not coming. The reason you're fleeing the fields we all hate. Heat this July or the dark last December. Look in my eyes and you might remember. Weed out in Norman, the Stillwater Strip. Run far enough, boy, and you're bound to trip. But if you ever decide to bring your pain and your pride back to this side of the Oklahoma City, stop your running. Wait for tomorrow, till tomorrow's not coming. Send it. Pride back to this side of Oklahoma City. Be porch light on from the post you leaned on before we wound up on the wrong side of pity. And oftentimes I pray for you, and oftentimes I don't. As if goodbyes that haunt you, fear of new hellos. Never stay long, cause you won't stop your running. Wait for tomorrow, till tomorrow's not coming.
Frenchman loves to party, and I know he's not to blame. But the way you're looking at me, baby, I just can't help but feel ashamed. I think I'll spend the dog food money, but he'll love me just the same. And if you really love me, baby, help me scrape the mucus off my brain. And if you really love me, baby, help me scrape the mucus off my brain.
Chase Bain.
No.
You remind me of Verona Flowers.
More.
Yes, more.
No more.
Yes, more. Hey, Chase Bain. You remind me of Verona Flowers.
What's up, Cody Durr?
You remind me of Verona Flowers. You remind
Hey, Chase Bain. You still smoking meth, Cody Durr? You smoking a lot of meth, Cody Durr? Yeah, some meth, Cody Durr.
Hey, Chase Bain. You remind me of Verona Flowers. You're 100% Team Derek.
100% Team Derek.
Chase, are you Team Derek?
No, that's switching. The only thing we found that makes the emptiness bearable is each other.
Hey, Chase Bain. You remind me of Verona Flowers. You gonna keep that one?
Hey, Chase Bain.
Hey, Cody Durr.
You remind me of Verona Flowers.
Hey, Cody Durr, you remind me of meth.
Here's my Friday afternoon snack.
Bean was one of the kindest and gentlest souls I've ever come across in my life. We're really gonna miss him. Rest in paradise, little buddy.
I don't usually smoke, but I guess I just wanted to feel close to Chase. So I got our favorite cigarette from when we'd roll around in town, nowhere to go, smoke cigarettes, talk. Last time I saw Chase was a really good time. I hadn't seen him in a couple months, and we always did. We drank vodka, we wrestled, we yelled at each other, we rubbed each other's nipples. When I met Chase, I was a junior at Sale. Yeah, junior. And I remember it very clearly because most people would have probably been upset or something. I don't know. But I had known of Chase, and I think he had known of me, and we had, shared friend groups and stuff like that. And I was up at the parking lot above Sale, and I was in a group setting with him, and I said something to him under my breath to be funny, and then I hit my vape, my big fat mod, and he looks at me and goes, "Oh, dude, sick mod, bro." And he gets down, Chase, how he gets fucking down, and looks down at you like this. He kind of looks fucking demented, and he's looking at you, and he's like, "Vape niche." And most people would have thought he's probably being a dick, but I thought it was so funny. I watched H3H3 a lot in high school, and he did too. And it was after that I just always wanted to talk to him. Every time I saw him, I always wanted him to fucking walk up to me in that goofy, awkward way, like he had something really important to say, and then just be like, "Hey." And we would goof off. We would just do almost nothing. We play games, obviously, and we had these crazy adventures to McDonald's in search of the holy Buffalo Ranch McChicken. Fuck, those are so good. But me and Chase would just talk and it was like we were talking about almost nothing sometimes. We had important conversations and like deep conversations too, but a lot of time we were just talking just to talk, and like it was a bunch of nonsense and like a bunch of bullshit. And like Chase was the kind of person that would feed off that forever, and so was I. We would just go back and forth saying absolutely nothing but filling, you know, the silence with words. And we'd end up in a place in a conversation, we'd be like, how the fuck did we get here? And we'd just laugh awkwardly. And in my junior year of high school, I was going through a pretty rough time. My mom and grandma were in and out of the hospital for health reasons. My dad also had issues at the time that made it hard for me to see him, and I felt like I was disconnected from my family. And I think that me being in that hard time made it really nice to bond with Chase and relate to him, because he's kind of always had a hard go of it. And it made me feel like I had a brother in him.
Hey Chase, I miss you a bunch, and it's still hard to realize that I won't see you at Serenity or run into you at First Fridays anymore. Me and Michael have been taking it pretty hard, and you know, you had an impact on so many people's lives, even if you didn't know it. And I wish I could have had the chance to talk to you and tell you how important you are to so many people. Back when I was in high school, you were always one of Kai's friends that would talk to me. And like, you were so nice and caring. And I know that you had so much happen to you in your life, but you still were so nice, and I'll always remember you.
So, I'm gonna do my best to get through this. It's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna do my best to get through it. So here it goes. I'm still at a loss. I'm not really sure how to process this horrible tragedy that's happened to my best friend, one of my best friends, and part of me doesn't want to believe it. Like this is just some prank or something, and I know it's not, but I wish it was. I want it to be. It's hard to get through a day without thinking just how much I'm gonna miss you, dude. Like, I can safely say, like, you're my brother, and I just had a connection that I don't feel with too many people, man. Like, we had like the same humor, the same interests, same music tastes, and same friends, and it's just like you're not gonna be there anymore, bro. I mean, you would have been a friend for life, I can say for sure. Like, you would have been at my wedding or any other major event. I would have wanted you there, bro. I'm just gonna miss you. I'm just trying to put one foot in front of the other, but I don't wanna. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I had more pictures and recordings of all the stuff we got into over the years, but I don't, and I'm immensely regretful for that. This is really hard for so many reasons, man. I'm gonna keep trying to accept it, but
what do I even fucking say, man? If there was ever a fucking favorite person to be had, it was Chase. If there was any words to be said at all to bring happiness towards anybody, he had them. If you were a vagrant, he'd pick you up off your feet. He was a real human being. He really fucking was. And my favorite memory with Chase is driving down the strip, having to take a piss in his car, him handing me a water bottle, filling that bitch up, and throwing it at some college kids. We would talk about it all the time while he was out in the fucking town, and he just wanted to come back to do it again, and I'm sad we never did, but on God, it's gonna happen. But all in all, man, Chase, you got me looking a fucking mess. I love you. We shared a lot of beers, and I'm definitely dropping tears for you, man. I love you, buddy. And I know forever isn't forever. I don't know how to end it, man.
I guess first, I just want to say thank you, Chase. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for being real, always. Thank you for being there for me at any time. Even when I was distant or going through something, you were there. You were always just a Publix trip down the road away. And that's kind of the hardest part, is not seeing you down the road. Now that you're gone, it's hard not to see you everywhere. When I walk out of work, it's hard not to see your car in the spot that you parked in when we would have lunch. It's hard, but as hard as that is, what you were carrying every day was so much harder. It's something I'll never understand. And even with all that, you were so happy and filled with so much love. I want to be more like that now. The little things that I stress out about, they're not worth it because life is too short. And if anything, this has taught me that. Chase was only in my life from the beginning of this year. It wasn't years like a lot of his friends. But it doesn't take years for him to make an impact. That's how amazing he was. It still is. I think we're gonna always wish that we had more time. Like, how could you not, obviously? But I know his friends are the best friends in the world. And they'll carry on his legacy, that loving legacy that will always follow him. One of my favorite memories with Chase is when he met my dad. Because he is the only man who has been able to connect with my dad on Japanese beer. The band Ween. I've never seen another guy connect with him like that, so I just want to say he's fucking awesome. I can't say thank you enough. Chase, you couldn't have come into my life in a time when I needed you more. Someone like you, you're so funny, so compassionate. The most compassionate man I've ever met. Oh God, I'm gonna miss you, man. I'm gonna miss you, homie. Love you, bro.
Dude, Chase being my guy. Since everything happened a couple weeks ago, I have received so many messages, so many videos, there's so much people have to say about you, man. And I wish you could see the impact you left on everybody. And I've noticed that everybody has a unique story or a unique relationship with you. And I feel that way, that most people might have that, but I noticed one very consistent thing with all these videos and all these messages. Kindness. Well, there's many people that are kind out there. I think that how kind you were was really unique. I remember you had so many friends that you would stick your neck out for left and right. Like I remember one guy that we used to know would say, "Hey Chase, will you take me to Wacola?" And you would take him over there all the time, never get a dime of gas money, and your generosity, man. Or I remember one time when I was in high school, you were still in high school, I was out of high school, my alternator broke down at 2 in the morning. You had school in the morning, you still came to pick me up. But I'm just so happy that so many different people got to experience what a unique and just good overall person you were. I remember when we were still in high school, there was a time when I was dating my ex-girlfriend Amber, and she used to always say, "You're so nice, Chase Bain." And she was right, man. Everybody thinks so. Like, dude, the impact you've left on my life alone, like, I'm gonna try to keep it brief, but I will tell one quick little story. Not much of a story, but just a thing you did. When I was a senior in high school, I'd maybe known you for 3 or 4 months, right before you came to Sale. And we were in credit retrieval together because we were delinquents. And you had an easier class than I did. I think mine was Algebra 2, and that subject is not friendly with me. And you were like 80% done in the first 9 weeks, and I was maybe 10% done. You could have went off and done another elective and just had fun, done something you enjoyed, but you stayed there with me, man, for 3 whole 9 weeks. It just really showed how loyal of a friend you were, how much you cared about people and people's happiness. And I already miss you, dude. But I'm just happy I got to spend so many days, hours, months, years with you, dude. You remind me of Marona Flowers.
What is there to say? Kind of having trouble finding the right words, but it's not what Chase would want, you know? Chase is the kind of guy who would always be there for you. He would give you the shirt off his back if he had to, and he just always had, you know, even if you had a whole lot going on, he'd stop to give you the time of day. And there's been countless times when we were just sitting out here on the porch, just like this, having conversations about everything and nothing at the same time. Too many memories to recount them all and pick a favorite. Too many trips we had, and you know, even some of those just dumb little things, you know, just most often, you know, when he'd come home from work late at night, he'd just stroll into my room, check out what I was watching on TV, or, you know, just come in and hang out for a minute. It wasn't like we were really doing anything deep, but, you know, that really means a lot right now. There's gonna be tough to get by without him, but you know, even some of the little shitty things that he would do to piss me off, I'm gonna miss those the most, I think. I'm gonna miss all the arguments we've had. I'm gonna miss getting in more arguments that weren't really about anything at all, but you know, it was just what we would do, you know, just if I could tell him, you know, just one thing, I wish he would, you know, I wish he would have just stuck around a little bit longer. I would just, you know, tell him just as simple as that, you know, just goodbye, you know, instead of a see you later, nothing like to just, you know, blow it off, just a solid goodbye, I love you.